Okay, we live in quite trying times right now, so I just like you to take some time out and meditate upon peace and your own heart's desire. And when people have self-compassion, they give more compassion out for other people, and the world gets to be a bit of a better place. It can have a ripple effect, and it takes a lot of people, but every single person makes a difference. So it's a great thing to do to meditate, and I'm going to do a rather unique meditation, but it's going to be the standard meditation. So I'm going to ask you to do this 5 times with me and continue at your own pace after I speak. So I'm going to get you to, or hopefully you will, out of your own free will, breathe in 4 times. Breathe in for a count of 4 through your nose. Take 2 seconds out, count of 2 for pause. And then exhale for a count of 8. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to do that, and whilst you do that, starting from now, in through your nose for a count of 4, pause for 2, and then out for 8. I'm going to ask you to imagine that you're going down a flight of stairs in a wooded area, and once you come to the end of that wooded area, you're going to see your dream place of residence, and it could be a temporary place of residence, or it could be your dream cottage or area in which to live, or it could be just an area that blisses you out, like a meadow, a natural meadow in the sunshine, or it could be a club in your favourite holiday destination, but only with your favourite people inside, and with cool ambient music and nice decor. Or it could be a plush hotel, and you could be entering the bedroom of your dreams complete with satin sheets. So once you've done this breathing exercise, I want you to enter this state, which is unique and personal to you. Okay, so I'm going to ensure that you're fully in that room or place of your heart's desire by asking you to do this, to return to your breath for 2 more times. Okay, and remember to pause for a count of 2. So okay, through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause for 2, and then out for 8. Okay, 8 now. So you've done that. So once you enter that room, I'm going to ask you to align with your root chakra, which is the red chakra, by imagining the whole of the room turns your favourite shade of red. It can be any colour of red, the one you're most attracted to, but the whole room is going to be completely red. And you're going to have your feet firmly on the ground and think of the word grounding and feel rooted to the earth and stable in your body. So I'm going to ask you to do the same routine of 5 breaths in for 4, pause for 2, out for 8. Okay. 1. 2. 'Kay, now I'm gonna get you to imagine the whole of the room is just completely orange. Everywhere you go there's this orange mist, and it can be your favourite shade of orange. Okay, and you're going to do the same exercise again, and when you feel this orange colour, you're going to connect to your sacral chakra, which is just beneath the navel, and the root chakra was where your spine is, front and back, and the orange chakra or sacral chakra should give you a feeling of energy and vitality when you walk in this completely orange room. So, okay, breathing exercise. And then out. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to connect to your solar plexus chakra and gain for yourself some confidence and self-esteem. And for that, the whole of the room is going to turn yellow, and maybe you'll think of the Coldplay song Yellow, or maybe you'll just think of the colour yellow, and the whole of the room is one big yellow mist. Everything in the room is just covered by yellow. Okay, so okay, next we're going to move up to the heart chakra, and you're going to think of somebody you love and hold dear to you, and you're going to think of the concept of loving kindness, and the whole of the room is going to turn a verdant green, the whole of it, like one big green meadow, except all it is one big green meadow, and you can have it any shade of green you like. And we're going to do the same breathing exercise. So for a count of 4 in, and then a pause for 2, and then out for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 'Now I want you to imagine that the whole of the room turns your favourite colour of blue, and everywhere is a blue mist, and you're connecting to your throat chakra, which is your voice, and the voice you use to express yourself and the way you communicate. Okay, and we're going to do the same breathing exercise. This time just do it for free, but you can go on for longer if you like. So just feel that blue and feel connected to your self-expression and authentic communication. And now we're going to move up one, and we're going to move on to your third eye chakra and your intuition. And everyone knows within the inner self that, you know, you can actually access the subconscious, even if you don't believe you're psychic. We've all got that inner voice. So the whole room is going to go indigo like the night sky now. So I'm going to ask you to breathe in for 4, pause for 2, and out for 8, 3 times, or longer if you wish. And starting from now. Right, now you've reached your highest possible potential, and the whole of the room actually turns violet, or the colour of your favourite type of cherryade, the whole of it. And you're just going to take one big breath in. Okay. 2, and then out for 8. Okay, and this light, this violet light that covers the whole of the room is edged by this beautiful white light, and the white light gradually becomes just pure white, and you feel like you're walking through pure white mist or snow, and then it's like it divides in two, and all along you realise it was just one big white lacy curtain, and you're back to the room of your heart's desire. Okay, and that was your crown chakra, and that was just your connection to what is, and the cosmos and the universal consciousness, and whatever you see as the universe, which or the cosmos, which is universal and personal to you. And now, unfortunately, you have to kiss goodbye to your room or your favourite place, blow it a kiss, say thank you to it, have gratitude, and then walk back through the forest clearing, down the steps, and there are 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So start breathing normally, and you can open your eyes if they were closed, but you're back in the room, feet firmly on the floor, and out of the meditation and back to your normal living room or place of work or wherever you are right now. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, and let's ponder on making ourselves happy individually. And I know there's a lot of bad news right now. I mean, I feel it myself because I put compassion and ethics first in my life. And, you know, sometimes on the social media, I'm, you know, quite positive on it now. And, you know, in spite of having my poetry hacked at one point, I'm still thinking I've got some of it back at least. I'm not just a pretty face, I write poetry, and you know, I'm into philosophy a lot as well. But I'm thinking, you know, even someone who puts ethics first, there's nothing worse than the loss of a child. And I'm harking back over a year now when that lady whose son was on a life support machine, but she got called out for being a bit of a roughie and you know, a chav, and because of that, you know, she got so much abuse when her son died. But he was her child, and I spoke out on Twitter, now X, about that when this person who you know, was no connection to the mother, or she started talking about the body in a kind of offensive way, and that mother could have been scrolling down that social media channel and she'd just been bereaved. And it doesn't matter if she wasn't a perfect person, she'd lost her son, and it was completely bad taste how that deceased body was being described by someone who didn't know anything, who had no connection with the family and was a complete stranger, just talking about something she knew nothing about, which often happens on the social media. And I kind of politely called it out, put it, you know, I said, this is not quite right. I expressed myself in shock because I had actually, from the word go, followed spiritual people on Twitter, and the first two people I followed were Luke Avar and Lisa Broderick, because I put spirituality, and when I say spirituality, I'm not thinking of my own religious faith. I'm thinking of like spirituality that unites all people. And then I got into my sport a bit, but so what? Sports, what keeps people happy? And if I retweet fun and non-offensive material and things about fun sports like wrestling, so long as I maintain my sense of charity and ethics, that's fair enough. But it's when people offend me, or offend groups of people, or act hatefully, I don't join in with the hate. I just say, come on, you know, it's a bit beyond the pale, this, but I don't, I've never really got down to their level. But usually people that are kind of, that would be detrimental towards a deceased person start getting abusive, because I didn't know how old this person was. That they could have been very young and not known any better, but it got a bit, you know, I just say there was a bit of a bad atmosphere on that forum. But the thing is, Elon Musk is probably aware of it, and he actually was friendly with me, or team members were, people that were closely connected in business were friendly, and I feel like the call out was a bit tongue-in-cheek, seeing as I put compassion and ethics first. I think multi-millionaires, billionaires can be quite eccentric, and maybe it was his way of saying, well, what are you doing bothering with these sorts of people anyway? Haven't you got better things to do? You're an you're an intelligent woman, and maybe that was his kind of sarcasm. But and the fact that he wants representatives of his business to be personable with me is not so bad. Maybe I should be flattered that he actually sees me as an intelligent person. But the thing is, it's getting a bit too eccentric, isn't it, to call me out for being compassionate and ethical, and being horrified by some of the types of people. I mean, there should be some checks on what is allowed to, I'm all for freedom of speech, don't get me wrong, but there should be some kind of checks on how offensive some people are allowed to get on the social media. And I'm thinking of Twitter now, X predominantly, but you know, when you get people getting away with hacking and stuff like that, it's pertinent to all social media forums. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that meditation. I'm looking a bit faded now because I'm getting to the end of my charge, and I'm probably feeling a bit tired. It's probably showing on me, but it's been a delight and a pleasure to meditate with you. And it doesn't matter whether you kept your eyes open or shut. All you needed to do was sit comfortably and keep an upright, not slouched posture. And maybe, even though I'm not into the laws of physics as much as Elon Musk, but maybe the idea of filling up a room with colour could be made available through the world of AI quantum. And these kind of people, these pioneers and techie people with loads of money, would be able to do that. I mean, probably somebody else has thought of filling up a room with the colours of your chakras before now, I would think. But if they haven't done it in quite my precise way, maybe someone with the tech knowledge, which I suppose I could learn if I put my mind to it, could sort of act on my ideas, you know. As I say, lots of us will have that kind of idea, but my idea for the future, even though I haven't got the knowledge of physics to put it into process myself, my idea for the future on that score would be, say, if someone was suffering from low self-esteem, low morale, then the colour that they need to focus on while they're meditating, well, the colour that fills the room would be yellow. They wouldn't have to go through all the whole 7 chakras. They could just concentrate on one if they chose, or they could go through all 7, but particularly emphasise the yellow, the lack of confidence which is affecting them, or a person that doesn't feel love or has a lack of love in their life could concentrate on the colour green, which is the heart chakra. And obviously low confidence can cause depression, so if someone's feeling low or depressed, maybe yellow again would help them. If they were trying to access a higher consciousness and trying to rid themselves of anxiety, they would look to the cosmos, as Alan Watts would have wanted us to do, and they would meditate on that special violet colour with the white trimmings, which eventually turns into a white curtain which can be opened again once it materialises from mist to curtain. And curtain is obviously a solid material, and through that they can get back down to earth. And some say we've got 800 chakras maybe, and when we have our feet firmly on the ground before excuse me, before we reach the root chakra, that earthy colour is brown, but then it transmutes into the ethereal living entity of brown within us, which is represented by the red colour, aligned to the basic circulatory system, the red blood corpuscles, etc. So if you're not feeling too good, you could just meditate on the root chakra to get more physically grounded. So that these kind of ideas of colour filling up a room could be used in therapy, I think, which they are. But if there was a quantum way in which the colour actually did physically fill the room and you didn't need to imagine it, wouldn't that be great? That's what I'm thinking. So I want to get the attack giants in on this, or the Meta or Elon Musk or whoever. Okay, so I wasn't forgetting Mark Zuckerberg, but Elon Musk is into his physics, isn't he, a lot? So whoever, and they I'm quite sort of made up that people are paying attention to what I say, really, as you know, a non-famous person from Tarpley. Okay, so I'm going to let you go now, because I'm needing my sleep. I'm feeling a bit tired by now. Okay, I don't want it to show too much. Okay, so I'll love you and leave you, and thank you.